Welcome to Darzzr on Crater City. It's night time and I'm making my way over the hills in a rather stupid way because I was in a jungle, also at night, trying to be shot by skeletons. I was trying to collect jungle saplings and I've got a couple because basically I'm trying to add to my tree farm in Area 51, and now I'm trying to find my way back to Area 51. I've had some great suggestions about what to build in Area 51, most notably a security system, which it does need, and of course it needs an entrance as well. Nobody suggested that. I'm always careful coming around the corner here because I don't know if I'm going to stumble into somebody else's work. Area 51 though needs an entrance. It does have a kind of security system though, in the form of the gigantic robot arm, which could surely grab anybody that tried to approach it, at least on the railway tracks, which is perhaps a bit of an obvious mode of attack, but it's certainly one we've got covered. Okay, I'm back in Crater City itself, and I had to pause while I went through Growls Park because I'm not totally sure if I'm supposed to film there, but let's just keep going through the central Crater City. And yeah, we had a good suggestion for the name of the plane, the kind of stealth dark plane that I built last time. It has been called the Shadow 1. That implies there might be a Shadow 2. Depends how much space there is left in the hangar, I suppose. But yeah, the Shadow 1, I thought that was a really good name for that particular plane. I was going to pick up some more baked potatoes, but I must have had more than I thought. Okay, and also I've picked up more jungle saplings along the way. I only had 2. Right, let's get going. Area 51, here we come. If I was smart about it, of course, I'd sleep, but I think the moon is going down. This is a good opportunity for me, as it is still technically night. I'm going to bring in my co-host for the night. We'll run the iOvilus at the same time that I'm doing this episode, so we'll see if there's anything haunting around Area 51. Shall we? Let's turn it on. Don't know if you'll pick it up at all. Rope. Okay. I don't see any rope. I've got a funny feeling this thing is just going to... Found. Rope found. Have I picked up any string? No. Set. This is getting stupid. It's not supposed to talk as often as that, surely. It's just going to keep reeling off random words. I know that's what it does, but even so. Scent. Cave. It did say cave earlier. Maybe I should go into a cave. Anyway, coming up to Area 51, I've been doing a bit of work around here, and you will see what it is eventually when I get there. I've got some ender pearls. Let's use those. Ender pearls, ender pearls. Hey, I missed. I thought for a minute, oh, I've just made a perfect jump there right onto the wall, but I didn't. Let's see if I can get up onto the radar station. No, I missed. Where am I going to go? Summer. It said summer. There we go. It's summer in Area 51. I suppose that's one way of putting it. And actually, that brings me on to a nice point. Today was quite a nice sunny day. I got the laundry done and made a nice change for all the rain we've had lately. And Optifine has come out, of course, for 1.7. Strong. Yes, Optifine is strong, says iOvilus. That said lock. Murder. Alright. Shut up. I'll turn it off now. Turn it on again later. So this is what I've been working on. This is the interior of the musical note building. These are sort of temporary steps. I've put in 2 floors. So there's actually like 3 floors if you count the ground floor. Up we go here. And I particularly like this sort of attic area now. This is rather nice. I think it's because it's all birchwood. It's quite, I don't know, it feels quite bright even though there's no windows. I like the fact you can do that in Minecraft. I think if you tried that in real life it would look kind of dingy. Or would it? But I've continued this through. It goes right through the tunnel and into here. You can see the burn mark up there, which indicates I've been building something up there. What is it? Well, this is why I need jungle saplings, because I thought, well, I need some potatoes, or I need some better food than the rather clumsy wheat farm I've got. So I thought, let's make a little potato farm here. Now, I don't know if that's going to get in the way. Let's try it. No, it's actually okay. Because this is what I was going to do. I wanted to have a layer where I could put some blocks down here to prevent water dripping in the floor below, but I wanted to keep the top layer irrigated. So this is why I've got this slightly strange arrangement of steps and so on. Let's see if we can catch... No, we can't. I didn't take account of the fact that there was that lip there. In some, yeah, I will admit freely that I didn't actually intend, when I designed the shape of this building, I never intended this to be a farming area. But we will see if we can... Come on, it's like watching someone thread a needle, this, isn't it? There we go. So I've got some dirt here, and what I think I'll do is I'll start to fill this out with dirt. Shouldn't take too long, really. Right, there we go. It's all the earth's in place, and it's all tilled now, and we've got some water in there as well. It should be getting ready to go. I've got 4 saplings. I feel like I should try to make a big jungle tree in the vain hope of getting more saplings off it, but I don't know. I wonder how jungle trees manage to reproduce in the wild, because they don't seem to produce anywhere near enough saplings to make it worthwhile. Where am I going to put this? See, I'm not sure off the top of my head how much space I need to make this work. I'm going to try here. I'm going to try here, and I'm not going to waste any bone meal on it. We'll just see. If it grows, it grows. I need to go and check some pumpkins, because it occurred to me that after the last video I still haven't sorted out that cockpit lighting situation in the Shadow 1. Let's go over here. What was suggested to me regarding security in particular was to have something in the air that would be some kind of laser shooting device. That's the way that it came across to me, and I did speak to Miguel about it. He's a bit busy with other things at the moment. I mean, he has said he would do it, but at the same time it's a matter of finding a time where he's on and I'm able to record and so on, so we'll see what happens. I haven't actually seen Lying On for a while, so I don't think... I mean, he has been around, because I know he's been doing work on his Barrel of Monkeys and stuff like that, but at the same time I know he's got things to do other than playing around with Area 51. Right. I can't talk and do stuff. This is a known problem. This is a known issue. There we go, Pumpkin City. I have got 2 jack-o'-lanterns now. We will take those back. I think I've actually got an extra pumpkin as well. Let's make 3 jack-o'-lanterns. Let's just be really extravagant. There, well, how about that? We are big pumpkin spenders here. Big pumpkin spenders. Let's make our way back. Oh, it grew! It grew straight away. How about that? Jungle tree. It grew. Hey! Get off. That's a good one as well. Now, what I'm not sure about is, do things spawn on the top of these trees? It's something I've just completely forgotten about. Actually, that's a good point. Things would spawn up there, wouldn't they? Let's get some torches on this monster. Those... Oh, hello, CQ. Whoa! Whoa! Can I get up here? The art of lighting jungle trees... I was just jumping on the ground. How pathetic was that? The art of lighting jungle trees is that you wait until the vines have covered the whole tree. It occurs to me, actually, that I should name this jungle tree, because it's big and it's massive, and I can't see myself cutting it down now it's here. And let's see, what should I call it? Oh, I know what I can do. Let's turn on the co-host. Marry the tree. Alright. Immediately it said marry. And the word that came up was actually M-A-R-R-Y with a capital M. As if that's a name. So, how do you like Banished? I did get Banished last night on CQ's recommendation, and it's pretty good. I'll talk to her about that in a minute. I'm not trying to do 1,000,001 things. Oh, eggs. Get out of my way, egg. So yeah, Banished is pretty good. It's... People say it's very laid back. It reminds me an awful lot of Settlers 1. The original Settlers on the Amiga. Now, I know there's no 2-player or anything, but it reminds me of the way I used to play it. And in fact, I started playing Banished just like Settlers, and I did pretty well. I'll say that myself. But it's the similar sort of priorities, really. Marry... I can't call it Marry the Tree, because that makes it sound like I'm making a statement. This tree is called Marry. There we go. For some weird reason. Okay, let's sort out this cockpit on the Shadow 1. You see it's already got a name on it. Shadow 1. So we'll get up there on the convenience steps. That's a feature of the aircraft. Those steps actually float behind it while it's flying. And I think we only actually need one of those in there now to finish that cockpit off. Yeah, I like that. It was tempting to actually have the face looking out the side, but yeah, that would have just been a bit weird, because it would mean that it would basically mean that the pilot's face looked like that. Yeah, possibly appropriate for a sort of a secret plane. I don't know, but it's not quite how I imagine the staff at Area 51, because we know that they look like the villagers, don't we? Yes, we do, don't we? I am wondering what to name this lander, actually, while I'm at it, while I'm in a naming mood. If I was left to my own devices, I'd probably name it something like the Toad, or so. I don't know why I think it looks like I suppose it looks like a toad from the back, or maybe the, I don't know, Moon Hopper, or the Orange Splat. I don't know if the machine... Cousin. It suggested cousin brother. that's just weird. Cousin brother 1. It's such a stupid name. I think that cousin brother Tina. Okay, let's go with that. The great ship cousin brother, can't type, Tina. That's the sort of name that they would come up with for these things, isn't it? And it's just made me think, we've got to come up with a name for the robot arm using this technique as well. This is the stupidest thing in the world. What bothers me most, I think, is that a few years ago I wrote a story help program. Story help. By that I mean it sort of helped with creative writing. It would come up with some random ideas for stories. You know, there's things like this you can find online. I just wrote this thing for my own amusement. It would come up with 3 words, and you then use that as inspiration to make a story. And it came up with things that were, in many ways, a lot more sensible than this. And you know, this is something that's on the App Store, right? And of course, you know, everything that's on the App Store is always quality. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Right, where was I going? Robot arm. Let's see. While I'm on my way there, let's see if it comes up with any names for the robot arm. Turn it on. So, that's bloody good. That is. It said friend hand grow. That's really good for a robot arm. The friend hand. I think that's uncanny. That's the sort of thing that they'd, on the telly programs, they'd say, oh, that's it, that's perfect, that's intelligent, that is. The friend hand. Grove. Where do you put it? That's the trouble. I suppose I should put it on the hand end, actually. Let's try it. Let's see if I can ender pearl over to it. The friend hand. That's actually particularly good if you take this as part of the security mechanism, because it's the thing that kills people if they try to get in. It's the friend hand. That's, oh dear. Good way of killing yourself by ender pearling onto it as well. Oh dear. I don't think I'll chance doing that again. Let's see if there is another way onto the rail track. But I quite like this as a method for coming up with names for things, because I tend to name things quite stupid things. And let's put it on this bit here. That's right in the middle. So it's called the friend hand. Watch it grow. Put the at the top. I don't know if anybody doesn't watch my videos on the server and they just take this rail line through here, they'll go, what on earth is that all about? It would explain why it's got 3 joints on its arm, wouldn't it? It grows like that. As the longer you leave it, the more joints it gets. I've always got the urge to just go around the server naming things with this now. Anyway, that brings me to, I suppose I'd better get some potatoes, and I suppose I'd better bring this episode to a conclusion. So thanks very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. And we still need, well, no, I think the next thing I will do is some sort of flying security system. If that's what you want, that's what you'll get. We'll put a flying security system up there somewhere where it can shoot people who try to get in, regardless of whether they have a pass or not, because, you know, that's the aptitude test for working at Area 51. Everyone gets blasted by the laser. Those who survive, they get a job. That's the way it works. So yeah, I've been gathering some potatoes down here, and I'd already signed off, but I thought to myself, oh, something else we've got to do. We've got to name the episode, haven't we? And how do we name things now? We have the machine. So this episode, what was it all about? We had some new floors, didn't we? We had all the potatoes and the other stuff, the pumpkins, seedlings we had, new tree. Throw language. Well, thanks for watching Throw Language Plant. I'll go with that. This episode was called Throw Language Plant, which oddly fits if you think about it, because I threw some things, and we had some fun with language in a very loose sense, and I'm planting stuff. So yeah, Throw Language Plant. Thanks very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you again next time.